Why, hello there! Welcome to this rainy day on Pern 1.18 Survival. We are here in our city, Skytown. We've named it Skytown, but really haven't done anything to make it Skytown yet. And the idea was that somewhere along some of these high cliff walls, probably over here, we build a skydock for airships. And we have an airship docked, and we might have another one, somewhere out up in the sky, you name it, things like that. Forgot to put a stairway up over here. I'll have to do that. And yeah, that would be really cool, right? I think that would be. I mean, our city has a long ways to go before it's really built up and stuff, but maybe we could do something. I was thinking here, just because this is a high spot, I just have to figure out how do I want to do it. I mean, ideally, it'd come out from the wall, on some big pillars, kind of like a dock, right? Um, but then there's the matter of the wall. Do we go above the wall? So the wall's still here and facing down to defend the pillars and stuff? Or do we do it at the level of the wall and it goes out and we just kind of, you know, extend it somehow? I am not sure, but that's what we are going to try out. Is we're just going to experiment a little bit and see what happens. Yeah. Oh, there was the entrance. Okay, but we designed it differently everywhere else. We don't have enough blocks for this, but we can at least put a couple pieces in. There we go. And that would go there, and then eventually we'll have the other pieces here. Yes, Mr. Sheep, I agree. It is a beautiful rainy day. Alright, well, we need supplies. Yes, we do. Aha! Supplies. Let's see. We're gonna need to make a base, so we need some cobble. Cobble. I don't know why I have a wood axe. We don't need all this to... I know, I'm being terrible. I'm just throwing random stuff in chests, and it's not organized. Oh, it's terrible. But we'll survive. All right. So there. That's cobble. Yes, so many decisions. What do we need? Well, we need some deep slates. We have, yeah, we've got deep slate all over the place. We'll need quite a bit because we've got to build up high. We've got to decide how to do it. So I'm thinking that let's do this. Let's get 2 stacks of this. Let's get a stack of that. For the cobble, let's do the same thing. Get a stack of that, a stack of that. Yeah. See, I have not planned this, so I have no idea what exactly we're going to accomplish. All right, so here's my thoughts. So somewhere down here, we need to build a pillar. Let's take it right. See, this is the issue. I mean, that tower's almost in the way. I mean, it's almost like maybe we take down that whole tower and build it there, but because well, no, it's fine. It's fine. All right. Well, let's go down. Doing. Okay. Okay. Let's come down the mountain. Here we are. All right. So why don't from this little alcove right there. So this is the center, right? Yes, this line. All right. So we're going to build out, I would think, yeah, I think right here. So we need a base support. Now this is the center one. Let's chop down the tree here. Sorry, tree, you're in the way of progress. Haha, yes. Okay, and then we need two more, one on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's do it here, right? Yeah. This will work. Doot, doot, doot. Can't have exposed dirt under stone. That's not how gravity works. That would be a bad foundation. All right, now we need to go 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so this is going to be right here. So tree, sorry, but we got to lose some leaves. And we have to dig this out. Okay. All right, so there is our base foundation. So let's go ahead and do some little bit of design work. So I'm gonna put like a, I forget what you call these, but I'm gonna put that in like that. Okay, so at this level, I want those. So we gotta take these off. Aha! And we'll need to, boop, boop, boop. I like making things, you know, even and stuff. I don't know, it doesn't have to be, but it just kind of makes sense structurally, you know. Supposedly, did we put this one right? Yes. Alright, and then this one over here, it is going to have to come up one more. Perfect. We can do that. Alright, so obviously we want to make these to where they're not extremely fancy at the base, because after all, if there's an attack, something like that, you know, these leave blind spots down here, you know, so we'll have to figure that out, some sort of defense. All right, so we've got that, and then what I'm thinking is if we take cobble next, well, I mean, the whole thing's cobble, but you get me. We do that, and then we take, let's see, let's do this and do this. I don't want it extremely fancy intricate, but you know, I'm just saying. Do I put this here, or do I just, because the other option is I just transition it like that, and we go up. I think that might work, right? Let's find out. Should have brought some scaffolding. We'll get some in a minute, but let's just build up. So from here we can do, we have one row of this. We'll do a core of just regular old cobblestone, that's fine. We will put some support arches at some level that comes out of the mountain or something. But let's just build this up and see what it's gonna look like, and if it's, you know, moving in the right direction as far as a simple design for our support. More cobble. More of these. We're gonna have to make lots more. That's alright, we can do that. It'll be fun to build the ships too. I already have several ideas for that. Well, we got a long ways to go. These things are gonna be tall. But at what level do we want to like arch out a little bit? I think we need to go up higher before we do an arch out. Let's see. So here I just noticed we've got some dirt things. We got an emerald there too. We should go mine that. We'll have to do that. Cool. We'll take all the emeralds we can get. We got to start up our trading. We did plant a bunch of crops, and we have been farming just to collect stuff, and so that we can start doing trades and things, because at some point we're gonna run out. We're gonna run out of goods. Yes, we are. All right. So we need more of these. Lots more of these, in fact. Okay. Back out into the rain. Construction on a rainy day. Well, you know, could be worse. Could be snowing. Then it'd be cold. I miss the snow. I'm in a tropical country right now, so no snow around here. All right. Wow, we still got to go up. Which makes sense. I mean, this is a dock for airships, so we don't want it low to the ground. We don't need the airships to have to go really low to the ground. They should be up high where they can catch the wind quickly, but they can sail right into port, just like if they were on the ocean. Speaking of ports, we've got to put a port on the other side, along the river. Well, it could be this river, or it could be the other side, but I'm thinking the other side. Because that river goes all the way to the ocean, so it makes sense to have a port there where, you know, decent ships, schooners, you know, can come in. All right, I think this is good here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do this. And let's remove these. Let's grab these. So we're going to have it so to where there is like, that's the wrong way. You are not cooperating. To where there's like this support thing. And of course, we can't. We can't. I tell you, we can't. So we kind of like this from a support structure. And this is just going to support the platform, the dock, actual dock itself. So it's going to come up a little bit like this, and then, you know, we'll do an arch over to the other one. I don't want to go too far. We might actually have to take those pillars out further. Let me see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. So yeah, we might have to take it out further over there. We'll take a look and see here, but let's first do a little extra work. Wait a minute. What do we got? What did we do? I forgot what we did. Oh yeah, that's what we did. I just want to kind of see how this is going to look. We'll have to go sleep, make it daytime, stand out away from the wall location, and take a look at it here. See, is that the same level? Nope. We can go up one more. Okay. And then it will come out from the pillars a little bit. But I don't think as much. In fact, probably just right here, and it'll go up. So we will have to think about how to put all of this together. So from the front side, I'm thinking we can do this. Like that. Deep slate's hard to come by. We don't want to waste it, so we're just going to use some cobble in here. We might actually have to take this up further. This might be too low as far as where I put the supports, but I think I can do a like an arch design of some sort. That's just what I want to figure out. What I mean by that is that it'll come out, you know, to where there's an arch, but then there's supports that go up from the middle of the arch to the level that I want to have the dock. And I may have started too low. Because I still got to go up higher, right? It's either I go up higher or I keep it low, and so there's a defensive wall there, and maybe, well, how high is this? I mean, look at this, is fairly high. So maybe what I do is maybe I can put the dock in like this. Oh, invisible block. You gotta love those invisible blocks. I just want to connect this up so I can see what it's going to look like and if I'm going to like it. Never know if I'm going to like it. Okay. So on the back side here, at some point, you know, there would be another archway. I come down to there. I'm thinking that we do this. So there's going to be a support like beam that comes out. Excuse me as I think I'm thinking in my head, so there's a little bit of silence. But okay, there. Hey, what are you doing here? We don't want you here. All right, and then of course, you know, so this would be like the dock. It comes out, there'll be a, I think we'll mix it up a little bit over here. I see the sunshine coming. Aha, good. Just in time. We'll be able to take a look at this thing. See what it looks like. Does it look good? And then, of course, you know, so thick beam. This is going to be all thick through here. But I will do this to where it kind of thins out. Question is do I want to, well, this is going to be the main thoroughfare. You get to see the inside of my wall. Haha, I cheated. It's hollow. All right. Let's see. So this is doink, doink, doink. So I kind of got it like this. All right. And then, of course, we'll have the dock here, and we'll have to, just figure out how we want to do that, but most likely it'll be a combination of kind of like what we have on the wall up there, except there'll be open areas too. So in fact, it probably won't be this. It will probably be slabs. And let's do some of these just to take a look. And then we'll go down and we'll go look at it from a distance. So what I'm thinking is that, it's kind of like this. And then in a couple spots, it'll open up a little bit where the ship docks, but they come up to this. That way, this is still defensible. We can, defend and stuff like that. All right, I suppose I'm too high to, yeah, I'm too high to jump. I shall not jump from there. I shall jump from over here. And then come down. All right, so we got to fill in the middle a little bit. We got to fix it up a little bit, but I just kind of want to see what it looks like. Give you an idea, and then, of course, we'll build, and then we'll come back later in the video and take a look at the progress. So let's come out here where we can see decently. There. Well, it's kind of hard to tell from here, but I think it's going to look okay. We might raise the cobble up higher down at the bottom. But yeah, so I'm going to pause here, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to have a nice dock there. It's not going to be huge. We're going to do 3 support pillars coming out in this section, and that's where the ships will dock. So I will be right back. All right, welcome back. So, do we have docks? We do. Let's go take a look. Now, we have to finish all of our paths over and figure out the rest of our streets. But we did start putting in streets over here. So here's one. And this is the entrance to the dock. We decided to go under the wall. So we will go down and under. And then out into the dock. And here we are. So you can see our towers. We extended the cobble up, spread them out further. We created a arch design that took forever to do, but fortunately we have bamboo and scaffolding, so that made it easier. And then, of course, we've got the edging here, and we made 3 entrances out of the wall, or buttresses out of the wall, that come out to the deck, or the dock. So on top of each of the towers, there it is down there, you have a little bit wider space, as you can see. So that's where the moorings of the ships would be. Whether they're small ships, you could fit 3 really small craft, or 2 medium, or just 1 large craft, I would assume, at a time on this sky dock. And then, of course, we put in some cargo that's either has been unloaded recently or awaiting loading. We even put in a hoist crane that goes down into a platform that is currently being either raised or lowered. I'm not sure. But we don't have anything else built down there below, so we have to put a receiving platform and then, of course, buildings and stuff around it. We've got our mooring blocks where we can hook chains to the ships. And, of course, each buttress has an entrance into the city. This one goes underneath the tower. And this one's actually connected to one of the streets, this back street that comes across and past here by the bookshop. But yeah, there. We now have a dock. It turned out really nice. I like it. It fits well with the city. Looks good. Of course, I haven't viewed it from a long ways away, like going over there and looking at it, or over there and looking at it, but from here it looks really nice, and it fits very well, I think. Still very defensible from the walls back here, because they can shoot down even with the angles, or they could be out there on the docks and be shooting down, so that fits as well. And then we've got the ability for the sky ships or airships to come into port, and of course trade with the city or whatever they need to do. So, haha, yes, we need skyships. That'll come not in this episode, but in a future episode, we will build at least the first skyship. We'll have to figure out what. We'll probably also, in certain places around the city, make a few small private docks. I think that would be, fair. I mean, that's the goal is, we're kind of got an advanced city from a standpoint. I mean, it's not like modern advanced or anything, but I mean, there's skyships, right? So somehow they're defying gravity. Minecraft does that a lot with blocks, so I think it fits very well. But anyways, we will have to put all of that together. In the meantime, we have a nice dock area. We have the beginning of a number of buildings with purpose. We have to spread more villagers around. I saw a cat wandering. I did not bring it here, so that means that Minecraft is starting to recognize this as a town for a spawnable area for cats, which is funny because I don't have a bell up yet. I thought that was a requirement, but maybe only because of the beds and villagers and jobs. It's recognized that. So we'll see. We'll get a bell up, get some iron golems in here as well. We might, once we have resources, we might put some iron golems up in the towers and stuff as guards or things like that. I don't know if we can do snowmen, simply because I'm not sure if they'll melt. We are up on a hill. They might not melt, but I haven't tested that. Anyways, very pleased with the progress. We will continue on building more things. To make this city exciting, vibrant, and livable. We've got a lot to do, so I hope you join me next time as we build out another structure and keep adding more to our city. Thank you very much for joining, everybody, and we shall see you in the next episode.